Two Schools of Home News.
Good morning, I'm Bertolla Sofia from 2school's Home News.
And I am Tommaso Starnieri. Welcome to the 10 o'clock edition.
Today, in our special edition Business and Market News, we are going to cover the fashion industry in Carpi.
Specifically, we are going to see how education industry work together to promote employment for young people and revenue for the city.
Our reporter Villamaino Tea is in Carpi. Over to you, Tea.
Thank you, Sofia and Tommaso. Here I am in Carpi, a thriving city in Emilia-Romagna, where fashion plays a major role in the economy. This is one of the biggest fashion districts in Italy. The history of Carpi fashion started at the beginning of the 20th century with the production of straw hats. Look at the different patterns on the hats. No wonder people from all over the world wanted to buy from this fashion district. Unfortunately, with the start of the Second World War, the industry was stopped. However, the ingenuity of the people from Carpi allowed them to start a new production, the production of sweaters, which once again became famous all over the world. Most of the women who lived in Carpi were employed from home to work these sweaters. The employees in the period between 1951 to 1961 went from 1,000 to around 7,000. However, in the mid-1970s, the district was affected by global crisis and competition from countries with low costs. To overcome its crisis, Carpi found its diversification in the quality of the product, with companies such as Blue Marine and Luigi. Since the 90s, the district has undergone profound transformation and a heavy downsizing in the number of employees and businesses, showing that 70% of fashion companies have closed. You might wonder why Carpi is still a major fashion district in Italy, and we have the answer. Education and industry came together to implement fashion and promote new professions. Now speaking about ITS fashion and its future. These second-level technical institutes are 2-year-long courses that develop in parallel with university systems and allow you to acquire knowledge, skills, and competences to work in cutting-edge contexts because they were designed together with businesses. We analyzed the different aspects of Carpi ATS's fashion by interviewing instructors, principals, and students. Now speaking about ITS fashion and its future. The second-level technical institutes are 2-year-long courses that develop in parallel with the university system and allow you to acquire knowledge, skills, and competences to work in cutting-edge contexts because they were designed together with the businesses. We analyze the different aspects of Carpi's ITS fashion by interviewing instructors, principals, and students. There are about 50 hours of English per year, and this has given the students many more skills. They are taken on company visits and to fairs, and this helps them introduce the information in the shortest possible time to become part of the working world. The first question we asked was about the edition of 2018, which is the one we are focusing on, in which there were attendance problems. Many graduated, but a large portion dropped out mid-year. In 2020, with COVID-19, the ITS closed together with all the other companies, where the majority of students did internships and where they went to work. Therefore, a large part of students found themselves without a company to learn from and with no internship. The following year, the schools increased the hours of internship and work with companies, so as to make up for the hours lost from the previous edition. The first question we asked was about the edition of 2018, which is the one we are focusing on, in which there were attendance problems. Many graduated, but a large portion dropped out mid-year. In 2020, with COVID-19, the ITS closed together with all the other companies where the majority of students did internships and where they went to work. Therefore, a large part of the students found themselves without a company to learn from and with no internship. The following year, the school increased its hours of internship and work with companies. So how did the school cope in the following years? And did the students that started the second edition finish the 2 years of their internship? These are some of the questions that we asked. For example, We asked if there was anything that the students wished to have known or done during the courses that though was not covered. We asked many different questions. One is if the students wanted to learn something that was not covered during the program. One of the students said, "The school covered many things. One thing that I would have loved to learn is photography, because the course does not include photography in the program." Another question was if they had any advice to those considering attending the same ITS. Another student said, "The advice that I would give is to have a lot of will to study and desire to learn, because we have many, many hours of school and also many hours of work from home." One of the last questions that we asked while we were in ITS is if everyone came from the same school or same course. And one of the students actually said, no one came all from the same course. Everyone came from different courses and different schools, and some even came from universities. But going back, how did the school cope in the following years after COVID-19? And did the students that started the second edition finish the 2 years of their internship? The school increased the hours of internship and work with companies so as to make up for the hours lost in the previous edition. And the students of the second and third edition have and had finished, or still now are finishing their third. We also interviewed the former student who attended the program in 2020. She was very successful in her path, but also she immediately found a job with a company in Carpi and a very successful buyer. All of that only at the age of 23, and she already has a job for her life. What she found most interesting was the work that she did with Liu Zhou and its experts. We also asked this former student some other questions, like how she handled the transition from training to her work environment. And she said that she found it very easy to transfer directly to her work environment. One of the last questions that we asked was if she had had any internship opportunities. And obviously, she said yes. As soon as she finished the course, she received 2 offers, one involving moving to another city, which she refused, and the second was offered by an internship company where she still now works. We also asked a forward question to the principal, such as how does ETS work to keep up with all its courses? And she answers that they have a teaching staff that come from all over the world and who have worked all over the world, who take the kids to company fairs, and there are always things that can be improved.
Thank you, Thea. This is all for this edition. We will see you at the 12 o'clock edition.
Thanks, that's all for now. We will be back later with more news updates. Stay with us.